Okay. Billy, a game which injured on an injury, of course, to George Willis, and some disputed penalty decisions, both one given for Curzon and what was not given for us. Is that how you would see it overall?
Yeah, I thought first half we were poor. I thought first half we on the ball and off the ball I thought we were poor. But like you say, look, Jeff, we can just go on forever about referees. I mean, the two decisions that you've talked about, the game was littered with just poor decisions constantly. Yeah. You've seen it, you know, the penalty decision against us. It's mind blowing. It is actually mind blowing. And like you said, Jeff, anywhere else on the pitch, on David Moyo, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
He gets there before the defender. It's rolled down the side, and he gets there before. He gets a good touch on it. He bundles him in the back. Nothing. Anywhere else, it's a penalty.
Foul, yeah.
But if you're going to try and work these people out, we'll be here for a very, very long time, because it's just every single week it's just mind blowing and mind numbing what goes on, and lots of managers will just stand there every week and you'll just see something bizarre. And like I said, the penalty decision against us is just, the lad has the shot, Dwayne Waller's trying to block the football, he gets the shot off, he releases it, he actually kicks Dwayne Wally in the shin pad, shin high. Dwayne doesn't kick the lad. Dwayne Wally's got a shattered shin pad. Yeah. It's shattered, and he gives the penalty. And it's just like, you are just. But like I said, if you're going to try and work these people out, you're going to be stood for a very, very long time, because it's every week. It is, and it's just mind numbing. But like I say, from our point of view, we went good in the first half. We were really, really far from what we are first half, off the ball and on the ball. Second half, fantastic display. Yeah. Lacked a little bit of quality still at times, we know that, but Jake Day's gone in goal, obviously. And they had one shot in about the 85th minute, which comes off the inside of the post. He looked as if he was about 10 yards offside. Yeah. Again,
another decision.
He looked about 10 yards offside. But that's the only shot they've had on our goal.
Yeah.
In the full 45 minutes, we've totally dominated. We've totally asked all the questions, but once again, a bit like the Buxton, really, we're stood here again and we've lost the football match, and that's down to the first half performance, which like I say was really, really poor, Jeff. We were so disappointed at half time for what we produced. Response second half, like I say, a fantastic response. We're backs against the wall. Jake's in goal, outfield player, and all us, but just lacked a little bit of quality in the last third at the minute. Not particularly from wide players, if you like, because straight away people will think it's from all players at the minute. When we find ourselves in certain areas, we just lacked a little bit of quality. That final ball, that real piece of quality into the box, and that's what we're lacking at the minute. But second half, no fault of desire or commitment. Second half. All. And like I say,
and we're not getting those breaks in the box either, are we?
Well, no, Jeff.
I know you. I know what you say about
you look at it. We haven't. I mean, they've got a huge break today. Curzon have got a huge break today. You know what? We don't get them decisions from referees. We don't. You know, we don't get them. You saw Lewis Salmon in the first 5 minutes just getting pulled and dragged, and we don't get a free kick. No. We have to do very little to give a free kick away, and we don't get them breaks today. We don't get them breaks today. We never get anything cheap off anybody. No. And the games, like you said, the games of all the things that have gone on, with the keeper, it's been decided by. It's actually been decided again by a ridiculous decision.
Yeah, sure.
As poor as we were, it's been decided by a ridiculous decision.
Yep.
And
Of course.
you can't do anything about it.
Yep. And what, of course, we've seen the injury to George Willis. Was it an option to have a sub-keeper on the bench today? And
No.
how confident are you that the position's going to be okay for Darlington on Saturday?
No, we didn't have any options to put a
No.
keeper on. Jake was unavailable, so we didn't have any options. Hence, I quite like a keeper on the bench yet, but it's not that it really it didn't affect the game.
No,
you know what I mean? I'm not being funny,
because
because you think it didn't. If spots and neighbours, but it really had no. Putting Jake in goal for 45 minutes had no impact on the game, because they offered nothing.
Yeah.
They offered nothing.
Yeah.
So he had nothing to do.
No.
He literally, I could have played in goal second half.
Yeah.
He had nothing to do.
Yeah.
So it had no impact. But obviously, moving forward, we've just got to have a look at George. We've just got to see how he is. You know what George is like. He's as tough as they come. George is experienced, and it's a problem for us.
Yeah.
It's a problem for us at the minute.
And obviously injuries in general are somewhat of a problem. We saw the welcome sight of Liam Waldock coming back on for the second half today, but it's no, and Adam Anson, of course, we saw having to go off in the first half. What's the position with Adam, Billy, now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a difficult one with Adam. I mean, he's been in a good run of form as Adam. He's had some really good games of late for us, and obviously he's got a tweak on his groin, so it's another problem for us. Jeff, we've said we've been quite fortunate. We've only had a couple of injuries here and there, and they've cleared up very, very quickly, but they are starting to take the toll now.
Yes.
It's what you don't want when you've got a squad like ours. Certainly what you don't want. We haven't got a huge, like some of the squads in this league. We've got a tight squad. We've always got a tight squad. We know that, and it's putting pressure on people.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we have to react now. People who come in have to react. Dwayne came in for the 45 minutes, was excellent. I thought Dwayne was excellent. I thought he got the first 5 minutes out of the way, but he was excellent. Dwayne, he looked really good. Dwayne, when he came on, second half he really did. But like I said, it's testing at the minute, Jeff.
Sure,
it's testing for lots of reasons. But again, just said to the players, we have to roll our sleeves up. We have to go again.
But despite those 2 defeats, of course, on the festive period, despite the injuries, we're still, I believe, only 1 point off the playoffs, and that's still, all to play for. But 3 vital points now at stake against Darlington can't be overstressed, surely.
No, I mean, look, Jeff. It's like anything, isn't it? We don't like losing any game. We definitely don't like losing the home games. I just think like today. I think yes, Darlington, but we've got a big month, Jeff. You look at the fixtures we've got. We play virtually everybody in and around the playoffs.
Yes,
it's not a team that's sort of like we play everybody.
Yeah.
Brackley, Chester. We've got them all.
Spennymoor,
we've got them all to play. So we know January was going to be big. We've got to make sure that we start getting some more points on the board. We start getting threes, especially at home.
Yeah.
And we have to pick ourselves up, and like I say, hopefully we will get a big decision go for us one day.
Let's hope
hopefully
so,
we will get a big one to go for us one day. It might. We can only live in hope.
We can only hope.
We can only live in hope. But yeah, we've got to roll our sleeves and we've got to show our mettle.
Okay, we'll look forward to seeing
Thanks,
it
gents.
Saturday.
Okay, Billy.
Thanks as ever, Billy.